You're listening to KCYC 97 FM The City. Tonight's podcast with Rocknrudy on the scene live. And now, Rocknrudy.
Live now?
Ya, ahora sí,
Okay.
¿no?
All right. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing? I'm so used to hearing the opening sound, but right now, little technical things going on here and there. But it's okay. It's okay. We're live. We're live. We're live. And guess what? Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you so much for being very patient. And of course, and if you know Rocknrudy, not all the time. Am I always early? Especially if we went a little bit late. Big old shout out to all the beautiful people that are watching us right now, and big old shout out to all you beautiful people that have been waiting, anxiously waiting just to see who my special guest is for today. Aquí está, right here. El Sonido Abel Salinas. That's right. He's in the house and he is live in living color right here with us, and he's going to be singing. And we are going to have about maybe one or two songs that he's going to sing. He's actually got three. I don't know if we'll be able to squeeze all three, but I'm going to tell you what. This man has got a tremendous voice. He sounds good. He has been around the business for a while. He's been singing since he was a little kid. And I did tell him in the restroom while you're taking a dump does not count singing, okay? But it does because it helps you go to the restroom better. That's what it is. We're going to have some fun today. Big old shout out to Melody House Mansion. Thank you so much for having us once again over here. Big old shout out to 97.7 FM The City out there with Mr. Martinez. And he is going to be going out of town again, but we still have great stuff coming up. A lot of great artists, a lot of beautiful people calling. And I thank you so much for calling, reaching out to me, and wanting to be on my podcast. And I do have availability, and we are already, me and Mr. Martinez are talking it out and seeing, who we're going to put up next or anything like that. Miss Angela, I'm sorry I wasn't able to reach out to you. I did call you earlier. Miss Angela's the one that made my shirts, and I thank you so much for that. And I do have some more shirts that are on order that I'm going to be getting here pretty soon, but it's going to take a little time, but it is going to happen. In case you all were wondering what's going on, um, we had a little incident at the house where we were living at, and it caught on fire. It burnt, and yeah. So right now we are like what we call room hopping. Staying in one place to another place, stuff like that. It's kind of hard when that happens, just like a spur of the moment, and there's nothing you really can do about it because it's called a freak of nature. It was faulty wiring. We did have the fire marshal, we did have the detectives. We were like underneath the light. Why'd you do it? Why'd you do it? Why'd you do it? And wound up being I was at work. My brother in arms over there was at therapy, and but it is what it is. And I want to send a big old shout out to all you beautiful people who have been supporting us, and I thank you so much for that. All you beautiful people that have been helping out, thank you so much as well. And I want to say thank you to all of y'all once again. Now, you talented people out there, El Sonido right here, multi-talented. He produces, he writes, he sings, and he performs. He dances. But I can't. I'm gonna run out of fingers if I keep going and going and going. He is here today, and I'll tell you what. Big ol' shout out to all the beautiful people, real quick. Abel, why don't you go say hi to
Yeah, I want to send a shout out to all of 956. Por eso lo estoy haciendo esto por todos ustedes. Con mucho gusto aquí les voy a cantar en un ratito. I'll be singing live right now once again. For those that listen to my music, thank you so much. Thank you for staying tuned in. Waiting on my next, next song coming up. It should be coming up very, very soon.
You got an album coming out?
Yeah, right now I got an album coming up very, very soon.
I'm gonna put you right there because I'm gonna go way over there because otherwise like that you can't see both of us. Can you see Abel? Can you see yourself? Man?
A ver.
There you go.
Yeah, you can see me right
Now
there.
you can see you.
Yeah, the upcoming song is coming up. It's Me Enamoro Más de Ti. It's it's already in the works of being produced, finished off. Maybe like in another 2 weeks it should be done. So stay tuned, and I got some pretty hot music coming up already.
I'll tell you what, why don't you go ahead and grab that mic and let's sing that first song right now and let's get these beautiful people to start listening to your beautiful music.
All right.
And a big old shout out to all you people. Diana, I think I was gonna say hi to you. Landa RGB, big old shout out to all the RGB baddies and also to the roller derby ladies, the RGB banditas. Hi banditas. Y'all need to reach out to me because I need you girls to come on to the show. All right, go for it. El sonido que se oiga. Cosas del amor. First song.
Ya no llores, muchachita, no estés pensando en él. Es apenas una niña y empiezas a aprender. Por hoy se fue el amor, quizás mañana volverá. No debes llorar más, pronto lo olvidarás. Son cosas del amor, son cosas de tu edad. Lo debes de entender, tenía que pasar. Si quieres un amor sincero, aquí estoy yo. Yo sí te quiero de verdad. Cosas del amor, que te vaya bien, que te vaya mal. Son cosas del amor que te hagan reír, que te hagan llorar. Son cosas del amor que ha llegado yo a tu corazón. Son cosas del amor.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Ya no
sir.
llores, muchachita, no estés pensando en él. Eres apenas una niña y empieza a aprender. Por hoy se fue el amor, quizás mañana volverá. No debes llorar más, pronto lo olvidarás. Son cosas del amor, son cosas de tu edad. Lo debes de entender, tenía que pasar. Si quieres un amor sincero, aquí estoy yo. Yo sí te quiero de verdad. Son cosas del amor, que te vaya bien, que te vaya mal. Son cosas del amor, que te hagan reír, que te hagan llorar. Son cosas del amor, que ha llegado yo a tu corazón. Son cosas del amor.
Por tu edad, that's what you're saying. What you know, it's because it's a younger girl that you're singing it to, or what inspired you to sing that song or write it?
Well, that song, I didn't write that song, but there was a lot that inspired me to write that song. Esa canción es de Pegaso originalmente, and Pegaso was one of the bands, one of the groups that, I would always hear my mom listening to when I would be with my dad también. He'd be listening to that song a lot. So esa canción, it's always been in my life, always, and I just decided to make it my first single release, like as a cover, with an original instrumental that was, made for me, and I just sang. That was my first release. So my first release.
Okay, and so earlier when I did the flyer, I did say that you played the instruments and stuff like that, and then he corrected me and said, "Oh, he doesn't play the instruments, but he does do everything else." Uh, who writes or who plays the music for you, or you got various people by
Well,
this?
it's it all depends. Como big shout out to Gem Cutter Studios, to Gerardo Rodriguez. He's one that made my recent release, my newest release. It's Se Puso Más Bella. You can find it on any platform right now of your choice.
That's a good song too.
Esa está bien buena. También, also got Lupe Science Jr. that has made, instrumentals for me as well. He's the one that made the instrumental that I'm about to release, like in about 2 weeks or so. So we're working on that. So it all
Oh,
depends. It all depends. I look around. I look around. If I
so it's
see,
just in my jewelry.
yeah, if I see talent, and I know that they can work with me, I'll work with them. And it's just like that, basically.
You've you've performed in a lot of areas. I've if I follow you on Facebook, I follow you on Insta, and I follow you on TikTok and stuff like that. And you're like basically running all over the place and everything, and which is good because best way to promote yourself is to be out there and promote yourself, and to let people know who you are and what you do. You have a gig coming up, right? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'm planning on showing up at the VFW, to perform with my great friends, Bobby Sanchez band. Big shout out to Bobby Sanchez band as well. Tomorrow they're gonna be there, so and they're always welcoming to me. Always, Bobby Sanchez is actually, la persona que, as soon as he saw me, he just, grabbed me and, he took me in. He had me perform for him a few times, and he let me lead his band. He said, this band is yours now. Um, and just, some of the most humble, some of the best people I've ever met. Ellos, Bobby Sanchez band, Andrea también. Rudy Carr. Shout out to all of you guys, man. I hope that everything goes well tomorrow, and I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. We'll have a great gig again, just like we always do. Hey, that's Dios that we get those opportunities, For,
Yes, sir.
yes, but big shout out to Bobby Sanchez band, man.
Bobby Sanchez band.
Hey.
Bobby Sanchez, if you're watching, I want you to come over to my show. Let's get you on the show. Let's have you guys perform, and let's hear your music and stuff. Who knows? Maybe I might just show up tomorrow and go say hi to
Oh,
you guys.
man, go ahead, feel free, trust me. Ahí te sientas con nosotros en la mesa.
Es todo. At the VFW, ¿dónde?
The VFW at the Donna Post right there.
Donna Post.
Yeah.
So what? 154, something like that? No,
I think it's 1052.
1052. I said it backwards.
Yo creo que es 1052. It's
1052.
It's been a few months since I haven't gone, pero hombre, the times that I performed there, se pone bueno, se pone bueno.
I've never been there, but I'm gonna go.
Todos bailando, se siente bien bonito cantar y todos bailando.
Well, it's a wonderful feeling when you got people that get up and start dancing to your music and to the stuff that you create and sing for them and everything. Majority of the music that you have, like you said, cover stuff like that. I mean, but you do have a lot of originals.
Oh yes,
you do.
Yes,
and
that's the only cover. The only cover that I've done is Cosas del Amor.
Wow.
I have Se Puso Más Bella
Yes.
out already. It's kind of reggaeton style, but not really. It's like it's like an original genre. I really don't even know how to label that one, but it's very nice. It was written, about heartbreak. Una mujer que se puso más bella después de que le rompieron el corazón. You know how women usually go through a big ass heartbreak, y luego afterwards they get better, se empiezan a pintar las uñas, el pelo, se hacen todo.
But they gotta go look for new ones.
Pinche madre, también ya se ponían más, pero más bellas.
It always happens that way because like when you break up with somebody, right, and then you turn around, you see them days later or months later, whatever it is. Because normally when you leave somebody or both of y'all leave each other, you tend to try to avoid each other as much as you can. But then the minute you see her coming out, mini file, bien chuleada, bien bella y hermosa, cállate, shut up. You get yourself a kick in the butt and say, why did I let go? Why did I let go? But then they turn around, they see you all, Mr. GQ, and you turn around and say, man, why did I let him go? But you never know. That's just the way Cosas del Amor.
Cosas del Amor.
Se pone bella todo el tiempo.
También tengo a la Quiero que sepas.
That was a good one too.
Quiero que sepas, that's a.
And all this music is on all the platforms, right?
Yeah, it's on Instagram. You can put it on your videos. It's on
Spotify.
TikTok. It's on Spotify, on Apple Music,
YouTube,
iTunes. It's everywhere. Anywhere you want to look for El Sonido, he's on there.
El Sonido Abel Salinas.
El Sonido Abel Salinas. That's how it's on there. También Te Soñé is a really good original cumbia.
Oh,
See,
yeah?
that's why I'm kind of like trying to hit every genre, every genre. And there's that one the one that you really like, the Para mí, la canción Para mí is like a cumbia tropical, and that one's I don't know which one's my favorite single that I released, but man, that one it's got to be one that I listen to a lot more than the other ones.
I told him out of the 3 songs that he which was his favorite one, he goes all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Which is true because you got all 3 of them, they're his music, and stuff like that. And like he said, the Grupo from Pegaso is the song that he was singing right now, Cosas del Amor, and that's been his all-time favorite because of his mom and dad. They were big time Pegaso fans, I can imagine. And I remember when me and AC Cruz, may he rest in peace, introduced Pegaso for the first time ever at the Tejano Saloon, along with Solido Ben Flores. What's up, Ben? And Duelo. I remember that. And Pegaso was barely coming up, first time on the stage and everything like that. Well, not the first time on the stage, but here in the Valley. And they grew big like wildfire, let me tell you. Once again, people, if you all know Grupo Frontera, I've been reaching out. I already sent them messages. Give me a call. I want to put you on my podcast here. And I have not had a response. I know you guys are big time stars now. You de repente, y'all blew up real cool and everything, which is awesome because that's the way it happens and that's life. Um, so what are your plans? When is the album going to come out or what's going
I
on
mean,
here?
I'm planning on releasing at least another like 4 songs. They're already written. They're already in the mix. Like I said, I'm trying to hit like every genre, not just como I got a country song también, si Dios quiere, coming up. Um, pero ahorita I'm just lifting off again. I took a little pause, pero ya ahora sí ya nos estamos yendo recio otra vez.
Yeah,
Um,
time to get back on the wagon.
yes, no,
Let's,
hombre.
let's
No.
get
Y el
that.
Grupo Frontera aquí cantamos juntos.
Bueno, tráelo,
¿Verdad?
tráelo. We're dying to get them over here, you know, and the reason why is because, you know, I got cousins and they're just crazy about you guys. Just like when their moms were younger, they were crazy about the Cumbia King. Oh my gosh, el DJ Kane, ¿cómo se llama el otro? El Pee-wee, no, hombre. But anyways, you know, that's just the way it goes, you know, and but yes, Grupo Frontera, I'm calling you guys out again. Grupo Frontera, y'all want to come on over and be on my show, Rocknrudy 21 on YouTube. And also you can give me a call, 956-789-0702, or go to KCYP 97.7 FM, the city, and Builder, hey, guess what? Rocknrudy, we want to be on your show, this Grupo Frontera, and I'll be happy to have you guys come out. And also, gotta let y'all know, we do need sponsors for the studio, so any businesses out there that want to sponsor the show, we are a nonprofit organization and we would like to have sponsors to come out and help my show thrive. And of course, all the other podcasts that I have on the 97.7 FM the city. And also it gets split up for Melody House Mansion as well. There's a big party going on here tomorrow night. I don't know. Can I say that there, Warm? I already did. Yeah, big pool party going on tomorrow night for DJ Bravo and friends. DJ Bravo was here with us, about 3 weeks ago? About 3 weeks ago, he was out here jamming out, having a great time. And what time does it start, Worm? 9? Is it BYOB? BYOB, BYOF? Bring your own food? Oh, you're going to have vendors? Snack bar? Well, Ruben, right? Jesse and Ruben, that's right, Jesse.
¿A qué horas? ¿A qué horas?
That's right, Jay. It starts at 9.
A las 9.
A las 9 de la noche. Para los que están allá afuera viendo. ¿Ah?
$10 entry, guys.
$10
$10 entry. It's just $10. Come on.
There you go. And what about for my birthday? My birthday bash.
Y no se vengan, si no saben nadar, no se vengan, no queremos tragedia.
Well, yeah. My pool party, my birthday bash party is still on hold. We've got to do other things here first or anything like that. But to tell you the truth, Sondio was not going to make it today because he had started a job up in San Antonio, and he said, "You know what, Rocknrudy, I'm gonna do it for you." And he came all the way back over here, and I thank you for that. I thank you so much.
Sí,
for that. I appreciate
of course. Yo hago todo por la cantada.
Yeah.
Como quiera, gracias a Dios, el dinero no falta, so ahí estamos bien todo ahorita, so.
El dinero no falta, pero el amor sí.
El amor, sí. El amor se lo dejo en las canciones ahí.
Ándale. Oye, let me ask you, when you first realized that you wanted to sing, was it when you were like a little kid running around in diapers, or ya estabas un poquito más mayor?
No, not that small. I started singing, later when I was about 12. I know I had, try. Of course, we all try to sing at some point in our life, right? Pero I was, when I really started like kind of like liking it, I was about 12, 13, 14, around there. Professionally, I'd say when I started recording, that's when I really started getting deep into it. All of a sudden, I started at Palenque Grill, performing at Palenque Grill. I started outside, just there in that beautiful setting that they have there, and people would stop, man. People would come outside. They would stop working. They'd come outside. They noticed me there, and then boom, they just let me start singing there. And it was, so Jesse would be recording me always. Then that's how my reel started. All of a sudden, I started getting thousands and thousands of views. Comments, everybody sharing, and then they just got around. I ended up on podcasts.
Look where he's at now.
Monday.
Look where you're at now on my podcast.
And right now, look at me. Thank God, here we are again on another podcast, and just this is what I love to do. It's my life. I wake up and I'm alright. Sometimes I'm just there, man, like nothing, and I just a song topic comes up, and I get the phone. I record myself. What I do, I call it kind of like freestyling. I freestyle a melody, a bounce, and then I fill it in with lyrics that come from the heart. Every song that I've written, it has a lot to do with experiences that I've passed in my life, whether I've broken someone's heart, whether somebody's hurt me. I sometimes I put myself in the point of view of someone else. I just so much experience gives you so much to write about it. Es así es como yo le hago, siempre. Todo el corazón se lo escribo, lo dejo en el papel, always. And that's just the way my songs are made. It's just a beautiful thing to be able to do this.
It's a beautiful life. I don't know the rights to that song, but I just said that. Hey, gotta let you all know something real quick. I did start a new Facebook. It's under Randy Rodriguez, and Randy used to be my nickname when I was a little kid. And I already told you the story on that one on Randy Worm about how come I don't call myself Randy no more. Well, Rudy is my middle name, so I stuck to Rudy from there on out. But there's a story behind why I changed my name from Randy to back to Rudy. But big old shout out to my little brother out there in Michigan, Kalamazoo, where he's at. Kalamazoo, what's up there, Rocky? And also big old shout out to my Aunt Margaret and my Aunt Lucy and my Uncle Johnny. Those are the last of the remaining aunt and uncles that I have alive. Um, and I also want to send out a big old shout out to Diana Ortega once again. Thank you so much for watching. And also to Landa RGB and the RGB Baddies. If you guys don't know, you need to check her out, Landa RGB. She's on Facebook. Check her out and check out all the RGB Baddies that are with her. And once again, I did call out also on the RGB Banditas, the roller derby girls team. Some of the girls that I used to know, they got a little bit older already. They moved on into their lives, more business and stuff like that, which is awesome. And some move up to Austin, which
He told me that I would be doing exactly what he's doing, or even better, because I know that long as you keep going, as long as you keep going, because people don't write like that. People don't sing like that. It's not something that just comes around. So, big shout out to Jesse Turner. Big shout out to Jesse Turner, man. And thank you for those words as well, because I didn't expect it from you, and it meant a lot to me.
Stacey, Chris. We introduced Signal when they first came down to it and first came out. And I remember they had a studio admission at his parents' house, Jesse Turner's parents' house.
Yes,
But he's a very great person, big heart, big heart. Turner, Jesse, you're always welcome to come to the show here. There are more podcasts besides, Camarada over there, but
yes,
come on over here and join us. And I would love to have you here. I also want to let you all know that we are going to be having Bury the Bride pretty soon, and we're also going to be having Dumac. And Dumac is in September. We're going to be having them. Yeah, it's September. We're going to be having Dumac, and those guys are crazy and they're awesome, and I like the way they play. And Rob, the bass player from Dumac, the drummer from Dumac, he wears this cowboy hat, real awesome. It's cool. You guys wait till you see them when they come over here. And the Ghost of Us are here. They're back into town. They were on their tour, the Momentum tour, and they're back. And I'm just talking about some of the people that are going to be performing. I think Hair Factory is also playing somewhere this week. And from what I understood, Rick and the Flares, not until September, they got a gig going on. And those guys are great, tremendous. I can't wait to go check out. There's another band that I'm going to be coming over here pretty soon. But let me ask you something real quick. When you sit down and you get a thought for a song, how long would you say it would take you to write the song down?
it all depends.
Okay.
It all depends. Like, let's put it like this. Like, para mí, I wrote it in 10 minutes. Para mí. And if you listen to the song, it doesn't really sound like a song that you just write in 10 minutes. I remember my son was next to me playing Switch. He was playing Super Mario, and it just hit me, the bounce and everything. 10 minutes, and then Quiero que sepas took me. I wrote the verses first, and then it took me maybe like another month. I wasn't focused on it, but I remember exactly when I came up with the chorus to fill it in. I was at the beach, and I was like, "Mom, come here, Mom," and I'm like, "Check this out. I just came up with the chorus for Quiero que sepas." So sometimes it just comes naturally, and sometimes, like, para mí, 10 minutes. Te soñé. I wrote it maybe like in 2 days. It's just so different. Like,
It depends on what you're doing and the mood you're in.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. And
basically.
I always write the song before the instrumental. The music comes after I write the song. I go to the producer, I present the song to them in an a cappella setting with no music at all. So he starts to make the music, like, okay, so I show him the rhythm and the bounce, and then he makes the music. The music's never made before the lyrics,
I'm telling you, he's
first.
multi-talented, people. And that's what I'm asking for. People who've got talent. Any kind of talent that you have. Give me a call, 956-789-0702, or go to KCYP 97.7 FM and send us an email, send us a message. Or you can follow me on YouTube or TikTok or Insta and send me a message to there, and I'll be happy to go ahead and see what you got and pinch you in and put you on the show. And I don't charge you nothing. How much did I charge you to come to my show?
Not a single dollar.
All I charged them was for him to be here. That was it. That's all I did. And I called them millions of times, right?
Millions of times.
¿En serio? Hold on. Give me a
Millions of
second.
times.
It's good. People write in comments. Thank you so much. Keep it up. Hit like, subscribe, and notification.
Millions of times. You tried
Millions of
calling me.
times.
I even tried hiding.
Oh, Yuri-san. Yuri-san is saying hi to you. Yuri-san is the guy.
Me?
Yes. Yeah. So,
Hey, what's up? How's it going out there?
Yuri-san? Yuri-san, what's up, Yuri-san? Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and notification. You get that ping whenever we go live. And I go live a lot, let me tell you. We go check out bands all over the place. The last time we all went out together is we went to go see the Ghost of Us do their Momentum tour kickoff at the Lone Star Theater. I was going to say Texas Lone Star. That used to be that. Let's get you with that second song. You ready?
Go ahead.
Let's do it. Mr. Man, hit the tune. I love this.
Volver a enamorar, pero que quizás encontré algo que nunca he sentido. Esto no existe en el mundo. Tengo más cada vez que te miro. Y es por eso es una ilusión. Ya no aguanto que decir. Quiero que sepas que olvidé. Que mi amor es que yo paso junto a ti. Quiero que sepas que yo me enamoro más por ti. Ya no aguanto, tengo que decir. Quiero que sepas que yo paso estando junto a ti. Quiero que sepas que estás conmigo. Me haces llegar a un infinito, que contigo yo estoy feliz. Quiero que sepas. Más mamacita.
Who weren't you thinking of when you did this? That probably be a quick answer.
No,
Right?
eso sí no.
Woo! All right.
Yo
Oh,
estaba
no, so let me.
pensando, dije, no, ¿sabes qué? No me preguntes esas preguntas, Rudy.
We
Por
have
favor.
to. We have to. We have to. That's part of the show. That's why it's live.
Dice,
And we're doing it without pizza or whatever. We're just drinking water,
Pura-
having a
pura
good time.
agüita, era.
Es que como te digo, ando un poquito ronquito, pero hey, you know what?
Y de Walmart. Ya,
Eh.
machín, con madre.
De Wally Martinez. Oh, you can also catch him on Suerte. He likes to go do karaoke on Monday nights, right? Or Tuesday night?
Ahí fui también, big shout out to Rodney Martinez. En veces, cada vez en cuando, como él es un buen camarada mío, I go out there, he's a badass DJ con ganas, and he's invited me out también, and boom, I mean, I've also had his crowd dancing también con ganas at Hillbillies. There's a reel of mine, there's a lot of people dancing. Big shout out to him, yeah. So that's like, I hadn't gone to Suerte for a long time to sing there.
When I talked to you, it was Monday or no?
Yeah, and I went
Monday,
the
and
next
you
day.
went.
Yeah, I went that, yeah.
Yeah, it was Monday. You said,
I
I'm on my way over there.
I actually started singing. Well, Suerte was a place where I had first sang, and then a lot of people just gathered around, man, and then they were starting to come outside from the inside, and they were just there hearing me. A bunch of girls, just I have videos singing to girls there, since they liked the way I sang banda. So that's how I started too. These girls volunteered, and I got my first reels out of that. They were like, "Oh, sing to me over here, holding my hand," and I was like, "Okay." And Jesse was recording me, my promoter. Shout out to Jesse Diaz también. He couldn't make it today, but it's okay. I mean, aquí estamos. We got all we need right here. So
Hey, well, I'm recording it, Jesse. Don't worry about it. I got your back.
yeah, thanks to Ruth, hey, for real. But yeah, I mean,
I want you all to know something real quick. This is funny. This is true life. It actually happened today. A couple hours earlier. Uh, Sondio shows up. He parks over here. He sends me a text. Says, "I'm here." I said, "Okay, cool." So I walk out there, and he doesn't know me from today's the first day he's ever got to actually meet me. The only reason I knew of him was because of a good friend of ours, Louis Stunner. What's up, Stunner?
¿Qué onda, Louis Singletary?
Hey.
Big shout out to him, hombre. How could I forget that guy?
Louis Singletary.
I've known Louis since I was like 14, 13. He's like a brother to me, man. Big shout out to Louis Singletary.
Stunner.
Yeah,
Stunner. Well, it's because of him I got connected with him. And well, I go out there and he said, "Hey, Salina." He shook my hand, right? I go, "Okay, you want to come in?" He goes, "No, I'm going to wait for aquel vato." And I look at him, right? And I go, "What vato? Louis?" "No, aquel vato, ¿cómo se llama? El vato, the one for the podcast." I go, "Rocknrudy?" He goes, "Yeah." "You don't know who Rocknrudy is?" He goes, "No." I go, "Well, I guess it's me." And then he goes, "Oh, it's you." And I go, "Yeah, it's me." It's just, again, we've never met each other.
Le veo la shirt. Y luego le veo la shirt. I'm like, hello. Come on, man. ¿Qué traes, Sonido? ¿Te dormiste on the way from Edinburgh? Okay.
Hey, you know what? But I love that. I love it because, I mean, there's not too many people. I mean, not to get over myself or anything like that, but there's not too many people who you walk up to and, "Hey, Rocknrudy, what's going on?" Or, "Hey, Rocknrudy, what's going on?" Or, "Hey, what's going on, Bobby Macias?" Or, "Hey, what's going on, China?" And "What's going on, Robbie?" "All right," stuff like that, because they know us already because we're in the business. Like a lot of people know us Sonido already. And when I started telling other people I'm going to have this guy on my podcast the first time, we didn't make it because you had some business to take care of, some personal business, and we, get that. Again, I tell everybody I'm famous. I'm just not rich. Famous because everybody knows me through the radio and stuff like that, and because also me working at Skateland, working at Fantasyland Skate Center, and all the people, all the little kids that were young, now they're grown ups, and they all remember me from back in the day and everything. A big old shout out to Miranda. What's going on, Miranda? And a big old shout out to DDS, DJ Derek, or yeah, that's what it is, right? DJ Derek Sanchez out there. Also the Destiny. What's up, I also want to let you all know that if you ever see me anywhere walking around and you know somebody who's got talent, come let me know. I'm more than happy to listen or what kind of talent they have and get them to come to the show. I'm always looking for people. I got a good friend of mine, Crazy Eyes out there. What's up, Ernie? Crazy Eyes. He's got a podcast called Above the Music, and he also likes to do a lot of great Valley talent, with the music, the bands and singers, individuals, and stuff like that. Sonali, how's it going with you and your band? I need you all to give me a call. I tried reaching out to you a while back and you didn't answer. Also, to Jaded Gypsy, ¿cómo se llama? Art by Ali, right? Or Ali Art? Art by Ali, right? Ali Art. Ali, you need to call me and let me know who won the painting, who won my painting. I have it in the car because somebody actually offered me $20 to buy the one that I did. I said, "You kidding me? You give me $20, somebody else give me 100." But I'm not getting rid of that. Let me tell you, I'm not. So Sonido, when you start going to a place, like you walk in karaoke and stuff like that, right? And you start singing karaoke. Do you have your own music like you do right now for karaoke like that?
No, I don't really do karaoke mucho. Like como con Rodney, I go out there nomás because I know him, you know what I mean? And I just, I want to post. I like to share. Like I'm more of a congratulator than a hater.
Mm-hmm.
So if I see somebody doing some of their own thing, and I can help them get more views, or maybe throw out a reel with them, make sure that they get seen. I'll put them on my platform too. So I really do that. That's the only reason I go there. I mean, but karaoke, I've never really sang karaoke, like, mucho, no. So,
I don't have the voice to sing, but I'm gonna tell
porque,
you what. When I go to places like that, like okay, for example, the Hop Shop. I love going to the Hop Shop. It's an amazing place, man. That's because that's like it's a rock and roll place, metal, nice, a lot of the Valley bands go and play over there, and that's where I also get to see a lot of great talent and everything. But every now and then they have a DJ that does karaoke. And the last time they told me they wanted me to sing. I'm not really a singer, but then they said to myself, they said to me, well, we know you're not a singer, but we still want you to sing. So my number one song to sing is Metallica One. I
love that
yeah,
one. The
Metallica
one?
One. Yeah,
Oh,
Metallica
yeah.
One. Yeah, that's my favorite song. So, I start singing that and I start sounding like Lemon, that's taking my, but that's just the way I sing. But I'll give it a shot.
La,
Yeah.
la guerra, ¿verdad? Esa es,
Yeah, that's the one. Ding,
oh,
ding,
man.
ding, ding, yeah, like that. But I love it. I love it. I'm a rock person. That's why I'm Rocknrudy. But I love all kinds of music. Big old shout out to all my brothers. My mix masters out there and everything like that. Reaper, DJ Reaper, thank you so much for your help. DJ Junior as well. Thank you so much for your help. Big old shout out to Rene and JJ up there in San Antonio. JJ, kissing me. Thank you so much, family. I love those people over there. They're great. And I also want to send a big old shout out to my daughter, Darlin, up in Amarillo, and her fiance Tim. Tim was in an accident a couple of days ago. He's fine, thank God. He's home, but he totaled his van that he built with his own two hands, and now it's gone. But the blessing is that he's okay, that he's fine. A little messed up clavicle, a little partial of his finger got cut off, his ring finger. And he told me, he goes, no, I don't think your daughter's going to want to marry me because I don't have the ring finger all the way where I can put the ring. And my daughter said she'll staple it on there, so it'll stay. Typical woman. Can't live with them, but that's okay. Ladies out there, all you ladies, thank you so much for tuning in. All you guys, thank you for tuning in. What time do we have? We still got a little bit of time? All right, we got a little bit of time, so I'm going to tell you what. He's got 3 songs, and I want to hear this third song because the first 2 were already awesome. So let's go ahead and kick off this third song, get it going, and then we can go ahead and say our good night. Before we get the song started, do you want to send another special shout out to anybody out there that you have not to?
I want to send a special shout out to my grandmother and my grandfather.
They're still alive?
Panchita Salinas, yes.
Great. What a
Juan
blessing.
Salinas. Big shout out to Panchita Salinas and Juan Salinas. Shout out to my dad, Abel Salinas. My brother Eric and my sister Monique. I hope you guys like this. My voice isn't completely healed, but I'm gonna sing as best as I can right now.
We can't tell. I cannot tell. Can you all tell that his voice is cracking or anything like that? Not until after he stops singing, right? That is so awesome.
Not until I let you guys know live.
We are live.
Yeah, so here it goes.
There you go.
Te soñé.
No sé cómo olvidar que sigo en puedo negar que si lo intento. La intención es algo. Y anoche te soñé, y me vi junto a ti. En tristeza me dio al despertar y no verte junto a mí. Esta noche te soñé, y me vi junto a ti. Qué tristeza me dio al despertar y no verte junto a mí. Ahora que te tengo otra vez a mi lado, oh, bonito se siente volverte enamorado. De veras que me tienes muy renovado. Oh, hermoso es tenerte y volverte encontrado. Esta noche te soñé, te soñé, te soñé. Y me vi junto a ti, junto a ti, junto a ti. Qué feliz me puse al despertar y verte junto a mí. Es que anoche te soñé, te soñé, te soñé. Y me vi junto a ti, junto a ti, junto a ti. Qué feliz me puse al despertar y verte junto a mí.
Se la ganó para atrás.
Qué padre. And that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
That's just the way sometimes it happens. It's happened to me.
So it's happened to you.
Oh yeah, man.
I'm pretty sure it happened to a lot
I'm
of
telling
people.
you, yo escribo lo que like
It comes from the heart.
I write about experiences that I've gone through. I mean, I've lost a girl and I've gained her back. You know, sometimes they come back on their own, sometimes they don't, but most of the times they do.
Life goes
Yeah,
on. Yeah. There you go. And they come back and they last what, about another week, and then they go again.
hasta que se, no sé,
Hasta que ya no las sueñes.
hasta que ya no me aguante.
Why did you come up with the name Anoche Te Soñé? Because it was a dream.
Te soñé.
Oh, Te Soñé.
It's like it came from, you know, me. I mean, I've had reminiscence. I've reminisced about, you know, certain girls. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I've lost someone and I've gained her back. You know, not knowing that I would. Before that, you know, you know, I would have little, like, I would dream. You know, you know. So I wrote about that. Así la escribí nomás de la soñé y me la gané para atrás.
There you go. All
And
right.
it just turns out to be this cumbia. That's an original cumbia right there. It's
That is
that
nice.
song, like I said, that song also as well. It was written before the music. I wrote it. I wrote it with all the bounce and everything. Te soñé, te soñé, te soñé. I already had the music in my head. The music was already in my head.
It was
And then
already developed.
yeah, I was, and I went and I presented it. Yeah, the producer, boom, did his thing,
Nice.
just like
Nice.
that. And
Again, people from the Valley to San Antonio to Japan, China, wherever you guys are at in Asia, over there, the Europeans, wherever. A big old shout out to my Chinese teacher out there, Mina _ love Chinese. You can follow her. She'll teach you Chinese and everything. Ni hao. So all you beautiful people over there. Over here is dark. Over there, daylight. It's morning over there. 13 hours ahead of us or behind us, or 13 hours difference. A big old shout out to my grandson Carson, who is up there with his great grandma to go see my daughter and her fiance because of the accident. And they actually went over to just go help him out. Shout out to my daughter Drenna. She's staying behind because of work. Hardworking lady. And a big old thank you and a shout out to my ex-wife Dina out there. Dina was actually the one that came up with the design for the shirt, and Warren was the one that colored it in. So it was like a team effort type of thing without them knowing, and it didn't happen that way. Big old round of applause to the Melody House Mansion guys here. They're tremendously great job. Every time we're here, do some great service. When tomorrow you're going to be going to VFW and Donna,
yes,
and more or less at what time you think you're going to be showing
I'll probably show up. You know, but como las 9, 9:30. Yeah.
And the reason why I'm asking is so, like you know, I'm riding around this way, and I can, that's what you know, we'll go say hi and all the other great stuff.
Yeah, nomás voy a hacer continue to my
Honey,
big time.
Big old shout out to Zulia y el grupo Regreso, and also big old shout out to Cynthia, the owner of My Place Sports Bar. My Place Sports Bar, the one in Santa Rosa when you go to the convenience. Yeah, My Place Sports Bar. Yeah, that's what it is. Anthony Nino. Anthony Nino won the Valley RGB Comedian of the Year award, and I saw him on Crazy Eyes on Above the Music podcast, and get a hold of him. I'm a comedian too, but they're better than I am doing things like that. Somebody once told me, how come you not like Rock and Roll James to go out there and do comedy shows and stuff? Because I don't comedy talent. Rock and Roll James is amazing. I mean, he's a good singer. He's a good, he's a funny person, and he's well-rounded. He's a good-hearted person. And Jax Phoenix, what's up, Jax? You're going to be coming over here too. You heard of Adrian Gutierrez?
Gutierrez.
He was the singer for Hometown Boys.
I think I have heard of him. I see.
I need to get a hold of him too and bring him to the show. And Mr. Mando Saman, I found out you started a podcast, Mando. I don't want you here. We're supposed to have you here, but then things happen, changes and stuff. But we're going to be getting you over here to the studio también. Big guys over here, my little homie. Come here, brother. Here. This little homie right here. This guy's the man right here. Say hi to everybody. Hi. Wait, tell him what's your name. Tell him your name.
My name is Kevin Royal.
Kevin Royal. We call him KR. Isn't that Kansas City Royals? Kansas City Royals. You got your middle initials is a C? Well, this guy right here, my homie. Ever since I started hanging out over here, he's always coming over and saying hi and hanging out with me. And the last time we went to go do a graduation party for my cousin's daughter, he went with us, and he's the one that kept the kids entertained. And what else was it that you were doing?
The ball.
The ball. Oh, that's right. They had a ball. Was it? Oh, it was turned on, right? They galloped or anything like that. Yeah, on that day. Yeah. Ooh, wait. But Kevin Royal was in the house too, of course. All right, can you go back with that? Thank you, sir. Say bye. Bye. Kevin Royal's awesome. I just call him Casey.
How old is he? 8. I'm actually like the same size.
Well, I think that's the baby sister, right?
Yeah. My son just turned 8 on
Say hi, Mama.
on the 3rd, so.
Hey, tell me your name.
3rd grade already?
Quick.
Yeah.
Ese is Skylar. Skylar. Where's your twin brother? They're not twins. They're a year apart from him. 3 years apart, and Grandpa doesn't even know. He's losing his mind. That's the excuse we have, right? Well, Skylar here, she's a very pretty girl. She always has a little braids going on. And I know I just finished seeing what's her name doing Dom's hair too, go braiding it all down. But her and her little brother, they're 3 years apart, but they look like saying that. Haz de cuenta que. Oh no.
Ay, wait.
What do we start? Oh, look, here we go. Come here, buddy.
I want
want you to say hi to everybody on the big screen. Say hi. This is not the one I'm talking about. No. Here you go. Come here, man. What's your little brother's name? And your? Joda and Jade. Jordan and Jada. Jaden.
Jordan.
Come here, Skylar. Come here, Skylar. Look, check it out, people. Just so y'all can see. This is Skylar. This is Jordan.
That's Jordan.
You're Jordan. Jaden. You see, 3 years apart, and I think they're Twinkies. I honestly do. These are the grandbabies. Hey, you. Come here, princess. Zara? Lazaria. Nazaria with an N? Nazaria, say hi, Nazaria.
He is 10 years old, and he's about to go to 4th grade. 4th. Very nice.
4th grade. He's going to 5th grade. She was. She was 2 years ago.
He said
2 years ago. What grade are you going to?
he did not rehearse.
Are you sure? Okay.
This is really
There you go, play
live.
sports.
This is really live, guys.
Look at the camera. Say
It's
that.
really live.
You go play sports? What kind of sports you go play? And you go do volleyball, basketball? No, you like soccer, right? You like running around a lot. That's what it is, soccer. You're a soccer girl. And you?
I'm going I said martial arts. I do martial arts.
He does martial arts. What kind of martial arts you do? Karate, taekwondo, jiu-jitsu, ninjutsu, ninjungu?
Karate.
I do. I don't know karate, but I know crazy. That'll work.
It's gonna be in the UFC.
Here you go. This is the fam. Okay, these are the grandkids. I'm not gonna ask Worm how many kids he's got because then they're all gonna come down and it's gonna be like nee, 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 nee. There you go. Well, guys, y'all say hi to everybody and say bye. Bye. Thank you so much for coming out. Twinkies, even though they're 3 years apart. Thank you so much, guys. Bye bye. Bye. Bye, Skyler. Bye bye bye. I have to introduce the family because they're always sharing. We also had to keep it real quiet when we're doing the show. Before we get going, before we end the show, I want to thank you so much, Salino, for coming out and sharing your experiences with us. I know that you've gone through a lot because we've talked before, and things were happening, but I can see that you've already overcome that. It's like you're here on this side of the fence, you jump over, just keep going. That's all we can do.
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna fall no further than the ground unless they bury you, then that's a little bit different. But otherwise than that, you got to get up, dust yourself, and keep moving forward, and just look up to the sky. And when
That's
the
right.
things happen that happened to us, and that we, basically, you can say that, the house burnt. Yeah, it did. Joe Martinez from 97.7 FM The City. Thank you so much, Joe. Started a GoFundMe for me. So if you guys go look at Joe Martinez's KCYP 97.7
Hey, Joe
FM The
Martinez.
City.
Hey, shout out to Joe Martinez también. It's been a while since I've seen him.
Yeah, he's the man in
Actually,
charge.
I was actually on the podcast with him.
Yeah.
Last year
So
also as well.
check out the GoFundMe, and we appreciate everything y'all do. Again, we do need donations for the studios, and we thank you so much for everything y'all do, and we thank you so much for the support and the love. And one more time, anybody shout out before we go up? Any special woman in your life or anything like that, or you don't want to say one because they'll like más se enojan? Yeah, there you go. I just done said it for him. That's fine. That's it.
Oh, I mean, no, that's about it. Shout out to all 956 una vez más. Just stay tuned. There's a bunch more music coming up soon.
Bunch more music. Let me tell you. Not only
Much
that, I do
more.
have a lot of great artists going to be heading this way. Next week's going to be a great one. It is. And I'm going to go ahead and should I go ahead and spill the beans? Get it over with? All right. So I do need a big major sponsor for next week because we are going to have Danny Sanchez from Intocable, El Bajo Sexto player. He's going to be in studio. This man is tremendously great. He has posted a lot more videos, and if you know Intocable, then you know Danny Sanchez because he is the Bajo Sexto player, and he is amazing. That man plays Metallica's Orion on that. What is it, like a 10-string guitar that he's got? The Bajo Sexto. It's like a 10. Yeah, and all that stuff we're gonna watch next week. That's right. It's gonna be happening. Rocknrudy on the scene live, and we're gonna just jam. And if you know Intocable, they're gonna get ready to start to kick off a tour. So get ready for that. Tickets. Oh, talking about tickets, I almost forgot. Saturday on the 10th at the Payne Arena in Hidalgo. The Next Generation Boxing is going to be happening. The Juarez Rolo Promotions. Tomorrow, I go pick up tickets. I'm going to have 10 tickets. I think that's what they said to give away. So go to my YouTube channel. Give me a comment and say, Rocknrudy, I want 2 pair of tickets or 1 ticket. Don't say you want 3 or 4 or 5 because they're going to happen. I'll give you 2. I'll give you 1. I'll give you 2 the most. But I think they're only going to give me 10. Tomorrow I got to go for the weigh-in, and we're going to be in Bronzeville for that. And it's going to be happening. Once again, Juarez Roller Promotions, Next Generation Boxing happening the 10th. Sebastian Juarez is going to be defending his championship belt against, they still not determined until tomorrow when they do the weigh-in to see if the guy shows up. But big old shout out to the Juarez families, Omar, and then, of course, Sebastian. And a big old shout out to all the boxers, everybody that, all you boxers have been here too. And we got more boxers going to be heading this way. Tank, the big boys, the big guys boxing. I mean, I definitely want to see that one. Tank against Garcia. It's gonna be a great one. And shout outs once again to Mac up there in San Antonio, and also to my homie Vince and my cousin Leo. Leo, I hope you're doing good. Big old shout out to my cousin Mary as well, and my cousin Danny and his wife Mary, Livia Francos, and Stephanie, my cousin niece. Stephanie, I want your son on my show. His name is Tyler. I was telling you about that one. Tyler is 8 years old, 9 years old, and he plays the, we call it little guitar, the ukulele or what
The
is it?
ukulele.
Yeah, that one. And ding, ding, and oh man, he's it's just him and his little brother Jacob also. But Tyler's a little bit older. Jacob is getting there, but Jacob also sings. But Tyler is the one we're gonna get first. And Tyler is actually a YouTube baby. Ever since he was a little baby, his mom was recording him doing things left and right, left and right. So it stuck, and that's what he's doing, and that's what he does. And I'm gonna have him on my show soon. So yeah, stay tuned for that. All right, guys, we got to go. I thank you so much for tuning in, and sorry it's so late, but you know what? We have to make things go right to make sure it's good for you. Abel, I thank you once again for coming out, brother. We appreciate you driving around,
Thank you,
driving all the way over here.
thank you guys so much.
And we will have you back on the show as soon as you get an album, a full album ready to go. Bring it over. We'll go ahead and do it as a giveaway. Okay.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'll be back.
Don't forget to go to my YouTube channel, Rocknrudy21, and leave me a comment. Hey, I want a ticket, and a way to get a hold of you. I'll text you and everything like that. Tomorrow night at 9 p.m., I'm going to be with Mickey G here in Harlingen doing his podcast show. If you've seen Mickey G, he's got a lot of great stuff, got a lot of great people, great following. So tomorrow night I'll be with him at 9 p.m. Mickey G. Get ready for that fun excitement. And I've got the flyer that I've got to have man touch it up for me. And man, I'm sorry, Worm. Man, you see, I keep calling Worm man and you Worm. So y'all need to switch or something. Change your shirts. All right, guys. Y'all have a good night. God bless. Love y'all. Peace.